Everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are back out in Marcona Preserves touring the Cabarillo floor plan. Now, this is a three-bed, three-bath property on 2,280 square feet. Now, listed 491. Now, some of the incentives out here in Lennar, they are offering a 4.99% interest rate on certain properties. Also, they are willing to do price reduction on some of these homes. Not every home, so it's going to just be depending on what inventory is available at the time. So you're definitely going to want to sit down with the on-site lender and see what's available and what's has the red tag sales and stuff like that. And as we get closer into December, you see a lot more sales going on. So you want to take a look at that. But you're going to love this house. You're going to love the mother-in-law suite. I can't wait to show you that mother-in-law suite. Only downside about this property is even with the mother-in-law suite, they're counting that as a bedroom. So it is still only 3-bed, 3-bath. But you're going to love that mother-in-law suite. It has its own entrance, own bed, own bath, wet bar, super cool. So make sure to stick around for that. But as you come into the property, you have your long hallway, which will get you over there with one of your guest bedrooms. And then you're going to have, to the left of me, you're going to have your mother-in-law suite. So definitely going to want to take a look at that. Now, split wing, also cool thing about the split wing on this, if you watch the channel, a lot of times the guest bedroom is the single bedroom left out on the split wing. Your master is actually the single bedroom on this one. That's the actual split in the house. So cool thing about that. Now, as you walk in, you have this big, beautiful island, kitchen, open floor plans, which you see open floor plans all the time now. Not a ton of windows in this one, but still have the sliding door. If you watched last week, Lennar, they're putting these big sliding doors on their properties to the backyard. So cool little feature. You have all that natural lighting coming in on that side. So big open layout. Now, as you can see behind me, love that kitchen. Love the big island fridge. Have your microwave down here. Yep, you can see it there. And then, as always, right, you've been watching the channel, right? If you're a true subscriber and you've been watching the channel, you already know electric range back there, right? So no gas anymore. But like I said, really big open floor plan. The huge sliding doors on these Lennar properties. Like I said, just all in all, I like this layout. It feels very open in here. Great for gathering, great for parties, great for hosting. So love this layout. Now, off the living room area, we come into our master bedroom. Good sized master bedroom, probably not the biggest master bedroom we've seen, but still a really good size. You can see right behind me, you have a California king bed, and you still have quite a bit of room. Now we have our master bath right behind us, and then we have our walk-in closet. So if you watched last week's video, you've seen that walk-in closet, which was, let's get the light on in here for you, which was a really big walk-in closet, especially for a new construction home. New construction as far as like Lennar, Cahovanian, DR Horton, John Ball fans, you know, some of those lower end, not the high end like the Seven Oaks, Belcourt, Bonnadel, stuff like that, who have the bigger closets. Palmetto, I mean, you know, this is lower level entry homes compared to some of those. So last week's master bedroom, if you haven't checked out that one, definitely take a look at that master bedroom walk-in closet, because that thing was huge. So decent size. You can see the depth in this one. Still a good size in here, just not as big as the one from last week's video. Now, your walk-in bathroom. Dual sinks, as you can see right behind me. And then off to my left, you have your shower, and then you have the place you do your business, your toilet in there. But let's give you a look at this real quick. So yes, you have your dual sinks in here, which you can see if you watched last week's video. This is pretty much the same layout with the vanity dual sinks as in the other home we toured. And then you have your shower in here, so you don't have the bath, but you have the bath in your guest bathroom. I don't remember if the mother-in-law suite has it, but you're going to stick around so we can take a look at that, right? So let's get you to that mother-in-law suite now. It's one of my favorite mother-in-law suites that I've probably seen in some of these properties. Now, your entrance, cool thing about this, close this door off, and we'll show you also, I mean, you have your own entrance at the front of the house so you can be able to walk in. You don't have to have anything to do with anybody in there. So if you're just a husband, wife, maybe you have no kids, I mean, you could utilize this as a rental and probably rent this thing out, close off this door right here because it pretty much has everything you need. So as you walk in, you can see you have your own entrance here for the bedroom. So this is your this is going to be your third guest bedroom, but it's in the mother-in-law suite. Really good size queen bed right there, and then we have our small little walk-in closet. So you can see small little walk-in closet right here, but really good size. But I love the layout of this mother-in-law suite. So like I said, and then right off your bedroom, we have our first, well, not our first, I guess it's your first guest bathroom, but you probably wouldn't utilize it because somebody's probably going to be, this is going to be their bedroom. But you have the single sink and no tub in this one, just the shower combo here. But like I said, really love this layout here. And then you have the wet bar, as you can see right behind me. So you have the wet bar, you have the microwave also in here, put you a little electric range right there. I mean, endless possibilities in this one right here. So, and then the cool thing about this, why I love this one, everything's, you know, separate with the bedroom. Bathroom has their own doors to close everything off. It feels like a studio in here because you have your own little living room, as you can see right behind me. Then you have your own little dining room table. And then here's your entrance also. So like I said, you can close all this off. You have your own entrance to here. You never have to walk to the front of the house. So like I said, if you're just a husband and wife, or maybe just a single person and you're looking for some extra income, this is a great, great possibilities with this. Because like I said, close that off and rent this unit out. You can probably rent it out pretty good. And if you want to see what it'll rent for, feel free to reach out. We can run some numbers for you on that if this is something you are interested in. Now, laundry room. So decent sized laundry room. Washer dryer, nothing fancy. Shelving for all your linens. So nothing too crazy, but good size laundry room. And then we have our guest bathroom. So single sink vanity, and then you do have the shower tub combo in this one. So if you're looking for something with the tub, you're just gonna have to use the guest bathroom. Now, your third guest bedroom, decent sized room. You can see you have your queen bed here, and then you just have the slider door here for the closet. But all in all, a really good sized room. And if, like we talked about, split wing, so you can see your guest bedroom are on this side of the house, and then your master is going to be on the other, which is something that I love. So also 3-bed, 3-bath, mother-in-law suite, under $500,000 with the mother-in-law suite. Really great, especially out here in Kern County. So really good price. Like I said, $491, and then there might be some incentives to bring that down, or maybe you can request a price reduction on that. If you're looking for price reductions, you're looking for the best incentives as we get ready to go into the holiday months now. This is the time to do it, right really before February, right before tax season. And if you've been following the rates, lowest rates in almost 3 years now. If rates continue to drop, I anticipate by summertime. So if you can buy now, this is for the people who can buy now, do it now, right? Do it before spring hits, because I anticipate things could get crazy. So if this is something you'd want to tour, you need more info, feel free to reach out. We can set up an in-person consultation over the phone or via Zoom if you're relocating. If you need to sell to buy, we do that too. Like we talked about, if you need to relocate, we can help you relocate. We're helping somebody right now move from here to Florida, but we've helped people move from, I've actually helped people move from Colorado into Bakersfield, Kentucky, into Bakersfield, LA, wherever you're at, we can help relocate you into Kern County. Or if you're selling to buy, we can help that too. So feel free to reach out if you'd like to set up a consultation, and till next time.